wedding photographers, have you ever did an engagement session and after the engagement session you ended up in this weird limbo phase where you didn't know if they're going to reach out to you, you weren't sure if they're still interested, or maybe you just got flat out ghosted? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn an engagement session into a booked wedding fast. Hey guys, it's Jordan, co-founder of the WLMA. So in the WLMA, we're a team of six-figure wedding photographers. We've helped almost 1,000 students, many of them to the deep six figures, getting to even 100,000 to as high as $400,000 years. And this video, we're going to be talking about turning an engagement session into a booked wedding fast. So in this video, we're going to cover 1, why these couples are ghosting you or procrastinating after the engagement session. And the main thing we're going to be going over is the exact process and script to get these couples in a consultation and book them right away so you have that profit and deposit in your pocket. So now, the ultimate goal. The overall goal should be to get the couple in a consultation, because the more wedding consultations that you get, the more profit and bookings, if you know what you're doing in that area. In the WLMA, we teach a wedding consultation process that's helped a lot of our students, book $5,000 to $10,000 weddings. So it's important to know what you're doing, because, this isn't the ultimate goal. Because, for example, if you get 10 consults a month with a 70% closing rate at a high ticket price, you'll obviously book more profit than if you only get 5 consults. So knowing how to turn an engagement session into a wedding consultation ASAP is so important in your business. In this lesson, we're not going to be going over the wedding consultation process, but I'm going to be showing you how to get that engagement session into a consult really fast. Now, after the engagement session, you work with the couple, take their photos, you're likely experiencing 3 things. Number 1, some of them might ghost you, where you never hear from them again. 2, what most of you are actually experiencing is they're procrastinating, where you're not sure if they want to work with you, maybe they're not sure if they want to work with you, and they're not moving forward. And what most of you rarely experience is they're booking you right away. When we know what we're doing, we can get these couples to book right away. So now, if the couple is ghosting you after the session, these are the reasons why this might be happening. Number 1, maybe the prospect is not resonating with your personality. Number 2, maybe they've done research on your work and they're not resonating with your work or service. Or because you kind of have your systems out of line and they already know your prices, they know that they don't want to spend this much. They're maybe not emotionally invested in your brand to see the value in your price. Or if you don't have really good marketing after the engagement session, maybe they just forgot about you, which is really bad. So those are the reasons. Hopefully you're not going through these where they don't like your work, they don't like your personality or service, but those are likely the reasons why you may actually get ghosted. But today I want to talk to you more about what to do with a procrastinating prospect, that limbo phase where you don't know how interested they are after the engagement session. Maybe they don't know how interested they are after the engagement session, and there's just this weird maybe limbo phase, and you're not sure what's going to happen, and it may take weeks, it may take months, etc. And so, being in business for over 10 years now, I found a general law, and the general law is a prospect will always procrastinate. Most of them, 95% of them. And maybe this reason is because they are in this phase of researching, they are waiting, they are busy, or maybe they're just distracted with other things, or they're looking at other competitors. And the thing is though, the more time that passes, let's say after that engagement session you did with them, the lower your sales conversions will be. So because this happens, we need to create steps and systems that make the couple take action sooner. We need to get them to take action while they're emotionally invested and excited after the session. If we wait too long, they're likely going to drop off. So I'm going to show you the exact process to quickly convert an engagement session into a wedding consultation. So let me show you this here. Now, before I show you what we do at the end of the engagement session, there are important variables that need to happen during the engagement session so they are primed and ready to take action. So some of these are going to be obvious for some of you, but if this isn't some things that you're doing, I want to mention these as well. So during the engagement session, number one, you need to make sure that it is a fun and positive experience. They're enjoying their time. They're enjoying their time in front of the camera. They're enjoying their time getting to know you. And then you're breaking the ice with them. And also they're getting excited. The way that you're working with them, the way that you're interacting them, they're excited about, posing in front of the camera. They're excited about the photos that you took, and they're feeding off the excitement and the hype that you have as well. And they're building that strong relationship with you. The stronger that relationship with you, the more trust they'll have. And as long as we have these 5 things happening during the engagement session, it's going to be so much easier with what I show you we do at the end of the session. Now, at the end of the session, let me make my little screen smaller here. At the end of the session, I want you to say this. So the session hopefully has gone absolutely amazing and you've built a lot of trust in them. And at the end, you're going to say, wow, guys, these photos came out absolutely amazing. And you both did such an amazing job modeling. And, they're going to say, thank you. We had so much fun. And after that, you'll say, now, what's going to happen now is I'm going to edit these photos for you, make them even look more jaw-dropping, and then we can do a reveal. And they'll say, cool, sounds good. We're setting the agenda of what we're doing. And after they say sounds good, you're going to ask this question, and this is key. By the way, were you both interested in more information about weddings? And, if all those variables we talked about before come into play, and then you say what we said here and bring this question up in the end, 99% of them are going to say, yes, we'd love more information about weddings. So I'm going to switch to slide, screenshot this right here. Moving on to the next one. After they say, yes, we'd love more information. And then you're going to say, awesome, how about this? Let's meet next Wednesday at around 6, when you guys are back from work. We can do a reveal and show you what we captured. And afterwards, I can answer any questions you have about weddings and give you all the information you need to plan out best. And, if everything went well from this session, and especially if they have a date and a venue, they'll agree. You get them scheduled on your calendar, and boom, you have a consultation booked. And I want to remind you, this is so important because, as we talked about before, the more consultations equals more profit. And the longer you wait, if you don't book this consultation now, the longer you wait, the less conversions, the less consultations, which means less profit. So getting the consultation booked immediately after the engagement session is a must. You have to work off their immediate excitement because emotion fades from time. A couple things to remember. So number one, at the end of the session, have a calendar and dates ready. I like to use the website Calendly, where you can easily get their email. They can click on the time that works out best, and they get that confirmation right away. It's called Calendly. So have dates, backup dates and times ready. If the first date you talked about to get them reserved does not work for them. Number two, build trust beforehand. The better that engagement experience goes, the better it's going to go when you use that process at the end. And number three, If you lead, they will follow. If they like your work and they like you, most couples are looking for a photographer to lead them through this process. This is most of their first time getting engaged and going through this process of getting married. So lead and they will follow. And adding on to that, be confident and assertive. The more confident and assertive you are taking through this process, they'll be excited to follow you and take them through the entire process. And also, speed is your friend. Make sure you're editing those photos fast. You have a really awesome workflow so you can do a really exciting reveal for them, in about a week. And we're getting these consultations booked at the very end of the engagement session because they're excited, they're having fun, and the faster we do this, the more consultations we can book, which is going to make you more profit in the end. And then lastly, you need to get good at your wedding consultations. If you want to get, those $5,000, those $7,000 to $10,000 weddings, you can't do that just by sending a pricing PDF. You need to be a master at your wedding consultations. I'm not teaching that in this module here. In the WLMA, we do teach a really amazing process on how we do our wedding consultations. And for example, when you know what you're doing in your wedding consultations, you can get some really high ticket packages booked. So here is one of our students, Murtaza, who recently just booked an $8,100 wedding package. And this is in our private student community. A lot of the students are congratulating him, and this is 100% through the wedding consultation process we taught him. So if you found this video valuable, please like and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to learn more, you want to learn, how we get 20 to 50 wedding leads on demand every month. You want to learn how we build a high ticket luxury brand over and over and over again. And you want to learn how we get, those $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 weddings. Go over to www.wlma.co. And you can watch a free training there. If the training is under construction, Crystal and I, we're working on a new one right now. Just change the co to club, www.wlma.club, and then you can watch the training there as well. And the page should look something like this, where you can click here and click on the free workshop. And you can learn all about our company and our student results and what we're doing right now. If you want to take things a step further and really take this year to the next level, you can actually schedule a free coaching call and strategy session with us as well on Zoom. So if you want to do that, go over on the website, click over on the testimonials page here. And if you scroll down to the bottom of all these testimonials and case studies, you can schedule a Zoom coaching call with us as well. And in that Zoom coaching call, we're going to meet and we're going to diagnose your business. We're going to audit your website and portfolio and see how much you can potentially charge, whether if you're a wedding photographer or videographer. We're going to build the fastest roadmap towards your goals. And ultimately, we're going to see if we're a good fit to help you scale in the WLMA. And if it's not a good fit, totally cool. You're still going to find a ton of value in the marketing strategy session with us, and it's completely free. Anyways, guys, hope you guys found this video valuable. Start turning those engagement sessions into consultations so you can get more profit month to month. And I'll see you guys on one of our trainings or possibly one of those coaching calls as well. Talk to you guys later.